Eskom says the load shedding is to balance the electricity grid to avoid a total blackout. Every time demand for electricity surpasses supply, Eskom has to step in to match the two. The different phases of load shedding are implemented according to the difference in supply and demand. If supply is too low, we get to experience the stage 3 load shedding that lasts for longer hours, like the past weekend. Eskom says the process does not favor anyone.
There are certain exclusions which can be made because of criticality, but we must also say that those exclusions are very, very rare. So, for example, hospitals are required to have backup generators, so hospitals in the main are not excluded from load shedding. But there are other parts of infrastructure which are excluded. So, for example, Metro Rail, very important that those trains keep running. So, for example, that would be an example of where of a customer who is excluded from load shedding. Sewage works, very important as well, and within municipalities, in certain cases, water pumping as well.
There have been complaints that Eskom does not stick to published schedules.
It could be a localized outage not related to load shedding, so you must please let us know. Let us send a technician out, see what the problem is and rectify it. Another scenario is that in certain cases you can find that a municipality or Eskom is having difficulty switching a particular suburb back on after load shedding. And in fact, some of the switch on is done remotely from a control room. The control room may not be aware that the lights have not come back. So again, please phone if you're having load shedding or a power failure outside of the advertised times.
The actual action of switching electricity on or off lies with the various municipalities. Eskom directs municipalities to implement load shedding within their areas, but there is communication between the two about which stages of load shedding to implement. Gloria Sefago, SABC News, Johannesburg.